welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Madden Football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Niners and the Birds, and it's all up next.
With the eyes of the world watching, it's time for the biggest event of the year, as we're proud to welcome you to the Super Bowl. Up next, one team's name will join NFL immortality at the end of tonight's battle between the San Francisco 49ers and the Philadelphia Eagles. Welcome, everybody, to the booth. I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward for this game. And Brock, as a former quarterback, I know your focus is on the offensive side of the ball ahead of this kickoff.
Yeah, these two offenses are so fun to watch because the in this league, Kate, they're about trust. And it just pops out. When you study them during the week on the game film, you just see it. They trust one another. That's head coach, that's coordinator, that's play caller, that's to the quarterback, and then certainly the 11 on the field. Both of these groups are getting it done. For a moment, we were on exactly the same page, Kate. We saw shades of Hall of Famer Devin Hester right out there, reincarnated. Still the only man to return the opening kickoff of a Super Bowl back for 6. Saw the second. And with such an exciting play, this Super Bowl, well, it is off to an electrifying start.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Hurts comes out throwing. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. Hits the 20. And he's going to go. So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field, maybe even flip the field with field position. But to score points yourself, that's not something they honestly consider too much. That is until he started that return, baby. And they saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And he got all of that one, that's for sure. But with our new kickoff rules in play this year, that means the football's going to be spotted at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Hurts back to the air after the pick. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So that brings up 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Hurts now from the gun. He throws a bullet deep to the right. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles will reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles tie this game 7-7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. Leading them out, a player known, yes, for that draft status, but also as a great methodical passer. I know you love this guy, Brock. The last pick of the 2022 draft, it's Brock Purdy.
You know, Kate, people won't stop recognizing Brock Purdy as Mr. Irrelevant right at first, but they better start recognizing his game. He shed that label of his draft status to me long ago. He proved there is no fluke to his talent. He knows how to see it, how to feel it, how to deliver it, and most importantly, he knows how to elevate the people around him.
Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the gun is Purdy. Kittle brings it in. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Sending a receiver left. Purdy on 1st down. This is reeled in by Juwan Jennings. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Wideout's getting involved in the ground game. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. That's a pickup of 9. And that's a 49er 1st down.
No, it's not a running back, but it's a receiver carrying it across the marker, Kate. I'm not even calling this a trick play anymore. It's about maximizing your resources and your asset, and this receiver shows you he can be a tool as a running back.
And he stopped after getting this down inside the 35, looks like to the 33. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
2nd and 3 now. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Well, that throw, Kate, pretty clean out of his hand. Just looked like it didn't get through the defense clean enough. Somebody tips it away and saves a potential completion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Running back sent in motion. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. Pretty throwing here on first. Into the hands of Kittle. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be second down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
So from the 3, here's second and goal. McCaffrey has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult fourth down decision.
They've held them out twice. Here we go, third and goal. Shotgun snap for Purdy. That one's complete, right side.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Fourth and goal, tie game. Purdy throwing here. And on fourth down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. And their first drive won't end in points after all. He stopped, and they're going to turn it over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. Looking right, and he finds him. And what a hit there. Alex, she faced the price for moving the chains that time.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
They'll come up first and 10. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up second and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
On second down, here's Barkley. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Dre Greenlaw getting there for the stop. And in it a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve third down and 4.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And the 49ers in a dime set now, third down coming. Shotgun snap for Hurts. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. And the 49ers are able to bring this back to the 35-yard line.
Well, Obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
First down throw by Purdy. He'll get this to Samuel. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
He'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. That's the... Welcome back. The team is set, so let's get back to it. Second quarter of Super Bowl 59 from New Orleans. They've got a first to begin the frame. Here's Purdy to throw. That's taken in by Samuel. Escapes a defender. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
The back's got it. Touchdown, San Francisco. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. It's a touchdown ball game right now, Brock. 14-7 as they start this possession. First and 10 now from the 30. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. On the move, headed right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up third down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Hurts to throw. He has the first over the middle. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. Open space inside the 40. It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. One after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles tie things up at 14. It's all set for the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. The 49ers headed back out on offense as we get another look at Brock Purdy. 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brock down at that line of scrimmage. Big Jordan Davis getting there for the tackle. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Purdy looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Nice work by the defense on that drive, Brock, as it looks like they're going to get off the field here with a 3-and-out.
Yeah, kept them from generating any sort of momentum to give this drive legs. We know offenses, they've got to see the chains move to get it going. That forcible hit knocked the ball loose.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. They're going for this. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see, because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a first. To throw again, it's Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. And it's going to be 2nd down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there, because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
This one intended for the running back. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
They kick the running back in motion. That finds Ayuk complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Putting the tight end in motion. Now Purdy. He just throws this one away.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They'll throw it again. He'll get this complete to Jennings. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. We're at the 2-minute warning of a high-scoring game so far. My goodness. And it's the 49ers with a 1st and 10. From the gun is Purdy. He's taking a shot towards the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That throw was looking for Brandon Ayuk. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Finds a man, right side. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a 49er 1st down. Motioning left is their running back. From the red zone now. Buys time, rolling right. San Francisco touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. His return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. It's Saquon Barkley. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Brought down by Fred Warner. Hurts with it on 3rd and short. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
I'll tell you what, you give him another foot of space, and he's going to bring that in for a nice gain. The throw, it just didn't give him enough real estate to establish possession before he hit the sideline.
On 4th down, Hurts. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Pretty throwing here on 1st. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Darius Slay has it. And the Eagles make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Forced out to his right. And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the 1st. Just before halftime, we get a timeout ticket. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And the deficit stays at 7.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. A final throw before the break. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped it incomplete on 1st down. I suppose... Biggest fan of halftime. Okay, we'll skip over the break and get right back to the field. Well, we all enjoyed that halftime show, right, Brock? These guys were strategizing how to win that Lombardi. We're back underway in the Super Bowl.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense.
Automatic 1st down.
1st and 10 from the 41. Running back sent in motion. Brought in by Ayuk. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Purdy to throw it. Hits his running back. And he stopped cold at the spot. We'll keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
First down throw by Purdy. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Zach Vaughn with the tackle.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Slot man in motion left. Here's 2nd and 5. He'll get this to Samuel. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Now a give running right. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
This one's caught. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Now it's Purdy. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. That one intended for Brandon Ayuk. So now it'll be 2nd and goal.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Bails out of the pocket quick. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Third and goal, Purdy. Chased out to his right. Into the hands of Samuel, complete. Touchdown, San Francisco! I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Has this at the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a 1-score game. They've got first down from the 31. Shotgun snap for Hurts. The right side, caught by Smith. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
He completes it in traffic. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Charvarius Ward brings him down.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long. It only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Hurts throwing again. He's got Smith. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On first down, Hurts. They shot his shot, Brock, but they couldn't connect. Nearly an interception on that play, and now it's second down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Couldn't connect on first, it's second down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Oh, brother, it's another interception! Picked off by Fred Warner. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
He takes it himself. The ball is out. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Whew, close call there.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sideline's their best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
2nd and 3 now. Purdy gets this from the pistol. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kicked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles take over just inside the 40. They're at the opposing 39. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defender.
They get it right back. That's intercepted. Picked off by Devondre Campbell. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. On is Moody for the extra point. Extra point set right.